right hand across the top. First significant landed blow of the fight. Mayweather often leads with left hooks.
Too much because he can't deal with Floyd's speed in the center of the ring. He's tried to counter it, but he can't. So he's trying to get Floyd to the center, to the ropes before he can be effective.
Right.
Took the jab in that Mayweather's left eye, which will neutralize Mayweather counterpunching. He'll do very well.
Good right hand across the top from De La Hoya. Mayweather now feels a need to answer back. Right hand across the top against Floyd Mayweather. There's another straight right hand landing for De La Hoya. And a jab and a right hand again. And the crowd goes nuts as De La Hoya begins to take over. They landed enough to make the point that he's landing punches while Floyd isn't throwing.
He's winning this round.
Straight right hand by Mayweather. De La Hoya flurries before Floyd moves away. Mixed feelings that it was even taking place. You saw the CompuBox numbers, which slightly favored De La Hoya in the second round. Right arm. Now the left hook lands upstairs. And he lands a right cross across the top. And for the first time in the fight, Mayweather looks genuinely on the defensive.
Trying to think too much, because if he thinks, you're not going to beat Floyd thinking. It is very effective.
Straight right hand lead for Mayweather. Tremendously effective with that punch. And instantly he moves away to the side. Left hook lead, moves away to the side. This is vintage Mayweather. This is why De La Hoya needs to find a way to...
What he really wants is to go hand to hand.
Good solid left hook landed for Mayweather to punctuate the round.
29-28, Floyd Mayweather Jr. In rounds 1 and 3, Jim, I just thought he outpunched him with that left jab.
Going to concern that I was ahead with him. In this case here, also, he's fighting flat-footed.
Fist. And that has helped the tire.
There are the body shots, and there is a sustained attack. And he seems concertedly aware of it in that moment. And because he throws the body shots, he pins Mayweather against the ropes and gets a chance to try a couple of shots upstairs.
Twice now we've heard Roger Mayweather said he's going to get tired, you'll get him later in the fight.
Good quick left hook inside by Mayweather and a quick right hand counters of Floyd Mayweather. He's so quick and slinky with his right hand. Every time punch increasingly down the stretch of those fights in which he's comfortable and confident. De La Hoya briefly landed a right cross across the top.
I like that Mayweather is standing right in with De La Hoya here. This is toe-to-toe.
Puts De La Hoya on the defensive as soon as they're in the middle of the ring. And Mayweather is trying to knock Oscar out.
Floyd laid a right hand on Oscar. This is a right hand right on the side of the head, over top of his extended jab. And I think later on he lands another right hand, which is a different type of right hand. This is a right hand through the center.
The jab, as Vernon Forrest did to Shane Mosley, that's not working as well. So once again, De La Hoya goes back to work chopping wood, trying to get at Mayweather's ribcage the way Jose Luis Castillo did before changing upstairs. Quick right hand, his best round since early in the fight. Now there's a quick left hook, part of his bread and butter. Lands a left hook.
Mayweather's punches ring.
And again, they're near the ropes. And again, De La Hoya.
Floyd Mayweather throws the first punch. He gets off first, he pops Oscar De La Hoya with a left or a right, and Oscar take it back. All clean shots.
And just to show you that Oscar heard Freddie Roach.
The question is, will we get the drama we were hoping for in the second half? Theatrics.
Good body shot by Mayweather. And he comes back to the body and hammers De La Hoya again. Big left hook upstairs by Mayweather. He fights in staccato bursts. He likes it that way. De La Hoya trying to pressure.
Well, if Floyd doesn't punch back, Oscar's going to win this round.
Business partners in Golden Boy, along with Shane Mosley, who sparred with him. Another De La Hoya flurry, and the crowd rises again. Once again, Oscar being more active, setting up the assault with the jab, putting Mayweather on the defensive. But when he uses it, he puts Mayweather on the defensive. He's got to keep doing that. Mayweather with a hard right hand.
That Oscar
looking for one more big counter shot. Oscar looking for one definitive rally down the stretch of the round. Big right hand over the top.
How does a fighter get to be considered a great fighter as he throws basically one punch at a time?
Talented fighter.
Another De La Hoya rally against the rope. Throwing and throwing. Somewhat disagrees with us about accuracy, Manny. They had Floyd landing 20 of 35 in the last round. That's high accuracy.
He's going to massacre him.
Well, I've been certain. 10 rounds finished, 2 rounds to go.
Here you see Floyd landing a right hand at the end of the round.
Vargas, who was tiring that night.
Yeah, and Vargas.
Right hand pot shots for Mayweather. De La Hoya not jabbing, leaving himself open for Mayweather's opportunities. Right hand lead that time by De La Hoya. Mayweather skipping away along the ropes. Hammers Oscar with a right hand in the center of the ring. Hits him again.
Oscar seems to block every time he throws. So he's now concentrating on him, Oscar, with right hands.
Hard right hand by De La Hoya. A 12th round knockout, if it were to happen, would be the first of De La Hoya's career. Clean punches. And once again, Mayweather throwing more.
Control of his body and everything else. And that may impress the judges.
Just much faster hands.
Argument with fists. And the younger man.
Fighting Floyd Mayweather is a dose of cold reality. This flurry will warm the hearts of De La Hoya's millions of fans. But the judges are watching for a giant pot of money. Or will De La Hoya make good on his promise to keep on fighting even after this? And where does Mayweather go from this pinnacle after claiming that he's going to retire? They fight to the finish and please the crowd.
To the winner by split decision and new WBC Super Welterweight Champion of the World, Pretty Boy, Floyd Mayweather.